They didn't let us finish a 12-round title fight. I hope that we entertained you as much as we could. Normally it's 36 minutes of fight, right? Is it? 36 minutos? Yes. It was a little under that. Right when he was hurt, right when he was out on his feet. And all I needed was one last punch. And he was out, actually. You know, I had just landed 3 body shots, and I was thinking of stepping back and looking for that one shot to the chin. The referee stepped in, looked at Bradley, weighed the fight, and I said, I'm a new world champion, interim champion, whatever it was. And unfortunately, they came back to me and said, oh no, I made a mistake, the fight's over. I don't understand how that can be. I hope that I'm gonna fight as much as I can to get the decision overruled, to get the decision to be a no contest. I think that I deserve to finish what I started. I believe that this happened once in a fight. That stoppage could possibly save Timothy Bradley's career, life. You know, he was out on his feet, and I think that he was protecting him. You know, that's the reason why he stopped it. There was one occasion in the past where Morelas was fighting for a title fight against Jimmy Garcia. They didn't stop the fight. Garcia was out on his feet, and he comes later and dies in his after the fight. He didn't stop the fight. This ref here did stop the fight in the 12th round when he saw Timothy Bradley hurt and possibly saved him. You know, and it cost me the fight. Like I said, I'm going to try and overrule it and see what I can do. I'm going to speak with Top Rank, my manager, and see what we can do with the WBO, with the State of California Commission, and hopefully we can do something, which is most important there.
Talk about the hand problem.
I felt it numb. I felt it numb, and I couldn't get the timing on. As you saw, I was controlling with the jab, and the times that I did let go of the right hand in the beginning, I felt that I had to time it correctly, because, like I said, I felt it numb, so I didn't feel it as much. I didn't feel the timing on it because of it.
¿Cómo te sentiste con el trabajo con Eric? ¿Te sientes satisfecho? ¿Piensas seguir trabajando juntos?
Claro que sí. Yo sé que hizo un buen trabajo. Antes de la pelea se los agradecí a todos. Todos hicieron un gran trabajo. No estaba cansado, estaba bien. Nomás tenía que tirar más a la derecha, como me decía Eric desde el principio. Yo hice el error de no tirarla. Como le digo, no sentí el tanteo bien porque la sentí entumida, no sentía mi mano. ¿Sí me entiendes? En el locker room tenía que cambiarme el guante 3 veces por la razón y pues fue un error y por eso mismo no dejaba ir a la derecha, ¿no? Pero pues el equipo hizo un buen trabajo, excelente trabajo hicieron en el campamento. My team did a great job. Eric is a great trainer, and all it was is just I didn't let go of the right hand since the beginning. I should have. I felt it very numb, and I didn't feel the timing on it. The times that I let it go, I missed a couple times, and because of it, that's because I felt it numb. You know, it's awkward when you have a hand that's numb and you don't feel it, but it happens, and no excuses. You know, I landed in the last round.
Hi Jesse, congratulations on a great fight. In the ring after the bout, you said that you thought that it was an honest mistake, and now you changed your tune.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake. He stopped the fight. But he stopped the fight. I mean, what else did he do? He stopped the fight, and then afterwards he just tells me, oh, no, it's not stopped. You don't do that in fights like this. You make a decision to stop a fight. You can't come back and say, oh, well, it wasn't stopped. Right when he was hurt, right when he was out on his feet, and all I needed was one last punch to finish him off. He saved him. He gave him the win. And I hope that I can get it overruled. I hope that the California State Commission could do something about it and give me some justice.
Right. But I'm saying, do you think that possibly Russell was stopping the fight because he thought Bradley was out on his feet, and then afterward he changed his mind maybe? Or do you think there were shenanigans there?
I don't know what it was. I mean, he looked at Timothy Bradley. You see it. I mean, you don't have to go by what I say. He looked at Timothy Bradley, and he weighed the fight off. He said, that's it. So that's it. I'm saying I'm the new world champion, interim champion. I go up, and Timothy Bradley acknowledged the fact that I won. He tells me, you're a great champion, right after the fight. And as soon as everybody comes into the ring, I don't know, well, I have to look in the video and who talked to the ref right after the fight. Right after he stopped it, who talked to him? You know, what made him overrule his decision to stop the fight? You know, he did a good job the full fight, but that decision at the end just cost me my first defeat, and it's not fair. You know, like I said, I want the decision. I hope that I can get the decision overruled, and I will take any steps necessary to do so.
The referee walked up to him as he was walking back to the dressing room, and he said, "Jesse, I made a mistake. This is my last fight. I'm going to retire from refereeing." So what does that tell you guys? This is not a 6-round fight, guys. This is a $1 million fighter.
Why don't you tell everybody who you are?
And if you make a mistake,
Tell everybody who you are.
my name is James Pena.
James, who are you? And who are
I'm one of Jesse's advisors. I'm part of his team. And you can't do that. You can't do that at this level of boxing. It's ridiculous and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to the California Commission. It's embarrassing to be a referee and make a mistake like that. You can't make a mistake like that, guys. Not on this level. This is HBO. This is not a 4-round fight in the back ballroom of the Silver Slipper somewhere. This is embarrassing. And the California Commission should stand up and say, you know what, there's been a mistake and correct it. That's it.
Jesse, you say you want to overturn the decision here, but being that Bradley clearly was winning the fight up until the point where you landed that punch, what do you get from overturning the decision to a no contest?
What do I get? Well, I get the mistake corrected, you know, and hopefully, and I want them to let me get a rematch as quickly as possible next month, and hopefully, and I want it to be in Las Vegas, you know, where they're going to play fair and not make mistakes like this. Immediate, that way let me finish what I started. We didn't finish the fight. We did not, the fight is not finished.
Jesse, you said they wrapped your hands twice.
No, they didn't wrap my hands twice. They took off the glove twice, 3 times.
Did your hand feel numb because the hand grip was tight? What made your hand feel numb? And who wrapped your hands?
My team member wrapped up my hands, and it was just, it was my mistake for trying to not make the TV wait, you know, just trying to say, you know what, let me try taking off the glove and putting it on again.
You think that was just a big mistake, as big as Pat Russell's mistake?
I mean, I landed the right hand. So no matter how numb it was, I was looking for it. No matter how much the timing was a little off because I wouldn't feel my right hand, I landed it. So in a fight, no matter how you feel, you have to let your hands go. And eventually, I looked for it, and it landed. You know, it landed. I had him on his feet. I just they stopped the fight, and then afterwards, they just want to change their decision.